Shut up and sit down.
Hey Nerd Nation! Welcome back, guys. We're here for episode 14 of the Sports Nerds. First, we want to say, if you guys want to challenge us, if you think you're good enough to face us in fantasy football, now's your chance. DM us on Twitter and Instagram at thesportsnerds1. Email us at thesportsnerds1@gmail.com. We're going to be giving away some Sports Nerds swag, a trophy. It's going to be a lot of fun. So here, I'm here, you know, your Sports Nerds 1 amp. You got Kenny, and our boy Steve is here.
What's up, guys?
For this episode. So, we have no sports. Still. That's literally the theme of our lives right now.
Soon.
But soon.
Yeah.
We got some sports coming.
We finally have the NBA coming back. They said July 31st.
Yep.
And then
Orlando.
MLS, I think, is close to agreeing coming back. What else? Baseball's the only one that's left.
Baseball.
They're voting this week.
Yeah.
So,
But basketball's pretty exciting. They're going to do kind of like an 8-game season of 22 teams, and then they're going to do a seeding based off of that.
yeah, and I like if the 8th and 9th seed are within 4 games of each other, they're going to do a play-in. But I think if you're the 9th seed, you got to beat them twice or something like that.
Something. They're still figuring out, but
something like that.
It's a good sign.
But don't you think it's going to put like a big asterisk next to the season for a lot of the teams?
That's what they say.
Wins.
That's what a lot of fans say. I mean, I don't think it does. I mean, like, it's still going to be the better team that wins it.
Yeah,
all.
I mean, I agree.
The playoffs are still going to be the same way.
I feel like anybody that gets knocked out or that loses
it.
in the finals, they're going to be the ones that are salty about it.
The thing is, they haven't played since March 11th or 12th. We're talking about 3 months off.
Okay.
It's like a whole off season.
Well,
So you can have a team pick up steam out of nowhere.
That's true.
So, which will be pretty exciting. I'm just hoping.
I mean, but that happens any year. That happens.
There's no Cinderella stories in the NBA that win titles.
Almost the 99 Knicks, or is it,
Almost, he said.
we went to the finals.
Congrats.
As the
Y'all
8th
lost.
seed, to the Spurs.
Okay.
Just say it happens.
Sorry.
It happens.
It ain't happening this year.
But whatever. I don't think it puts an asterisk like next to.
I mean, I wouldn't say an asterisk. I would just say I think it's pretty exciting.
Yeah.
I think it's different. So.
And I don't know. I like it.
I mean, it's a good way to make the best out of a shitty situation.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
That's the thing.
Sure.
And any sign of, some hope that we're getting sports. Oh, if anything that these sports show us that it's coming back is that football will definitely be back.
I agree.
And
Only
that's what matters.
One bad thing. Let's say the Heat go to the finals, right? Just per se.
I would be so obnoxious.
It'll end in October, right?
October 12th is the projected Game 7 of the
Okay.
finals.
They gotta come back in January. That's the projected start for next year. Come January, the Knicks would have had 10 months off from the last game.
Wow. So the lower seeded teams that didn't make the tournament.
Yeah. So like people that made the playoffs will only have 2 or 3 months off, while teams that didn't make the playoffs at all have 10 months off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's. I mean, whatever. We suck anyways.
Maybe you guys need 10 months of practice.
Collect ourselves.
So, since we have nothing else going on, football's year round, we're bored.
Mm-hmm.
Let's do a mock draft, boys.
Let's do it.
So we're gonna do a mock draft based off of our league, which is 12 teams, full PPR. If you ain't playing PPR,
Yeah, it's 2020.
Yeah.
get the hell out of here. So our league is a redraft every year, just because it's very competitive. We play for money.
And pride.
and a lot of shit talking rights here.
Yeah.
So we've had this league for over 10 years. Well over 10 years.
Yeah.
This
Definitely
is
maybe over 15 actually.
something like that. Yeah.
Well, I've only been. I think this is my 5th year.
5th or 6th.
My 5th year going into it. Yeah.
But the core of us, like me, Andy, and Harry, and like when I started, I think it was in middle school.
Yeah.
So this is a long-standing league. It ain't going anywhere.
So we're doing PPR redraft 12 team. We don't know what pick we have.
Yeah. So this is just a mock draft.
No kicker.
Yeah.
No kicker. Yeah.
It's 2020. Put that kicker on the side. You don't need them. They're literally interchangeable. So we do 1 quarterback, 2 running back starter, 3 receiver, 1 tight end, and then 2 flex.
Tight end flex.
A tight end flex, yeah. 1 defense, 5 bench. We went down to 5 bench just because our free agency was empty.
Yeah, and we do 1 IR.
We have 1 IR spot. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and put us into the system. Let's see how it goes. All right.
What pick do you have?
So Steve, you got the 5th pick.
All right.
Kenny the 8th. And I got the 11th.
Okay.
Okay. I can
So
live
at
with
least when we start in a second, all like the like Saquon, McCaffrey, like the ones that are obvious.
The no-brainers?
Yeah, the no-brainers. Yeah, they're gone.
So we're gonna have our work cut out for us.
What pick is Steve is 5th.
Steve's the 5th.
Yeah, so we have a decision to make there. So actually, Steve is on the board. He went McCaffrey, Barkley, Mike Thomas, and then Zeke. So what are you thinking, Steve?
I mean, I usually like to try to load up our running backs first in most of our leagues because, especially nowadays, running backs are pretty scarce. But being that I'm at 5th, kind of gives me the leeway whether or not I want to go with a receiver instead. But since Kamara is available, I'm probably just going to go ahead and take Kamara because I think that's the safest pick at this moment.
Okay.
And I know that he's going to be putting up a lot of points for PPR. Whether or not Jameis is behind center at quarterback, or if Drew Brees is going to play out the whole year.
You can't go wrong there. So after Kamara went Derrick Henry, Dalvin Cook, and then now I'm up. So I'm the same way. I like to go running back. I like to go running back if I can. But like you said, right now my running back options here are Joe Mixon, Eckler, Kenyon Drake. I feel like it's a little early at 8 to take any of those guys. And the receivers are Devontae Adams, Julio, or D-Hop. Honestly, if I have a pick after like the 6th pick, I'm gonna go D-Hop every single time. In my opinion, D-Hop is the best receiver in the league. He just has never had a quarterback. So him with Murray, I feel like it's a recipe for success. So can't go wrong there.
He's gonna have more field for himself with Fitzgerald in there eating up some of the extra coverage.
And Kirk. And Kirk's not terrible either.
Yeah,
they have 3 good receivers.
Kirk, so I mean, it makes it a little bit easier for him to get some targets. Whereas when he was in Houston, everybody knew the ball was going to go to him most of the time.
Exactly, and they have a running game too, which helps them out too. I mean, so
and Murray can run. Like I mean, they have every threat possible on offense.
I'll tell you that. I think that offense is going to be explosive next year. So I'm gonna go D-Hop with my 1st pick. So then now Amp is on the board.
All right. So you took D-Hop, then Devontae Adams, and Tyreek Hill went off the board. Like we said, all 3 of us, running back is key. There's only 5 bell cows in the league.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? After that, they're all committees.
5? I'll say really 4. That's about it. I'll say Saquon, McCaffrey, Zeke, and Dalvin Cook.
Derrick Henry.
Fine.
Yeah.
Fine.
Derrick Henry. Yeah.
So,
but my bad. I was thinking like players that can do a little bit of everything. Like Derrick Henry doesn't catch.
He doesn't catch.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the other, at least the top 3 guys, they can all catch.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna stick with the theme of running back. I'm gonna throw a little curveball at y'all.
Okay.
We were just finished talking about the Cardinals. We have high hopes for the Cardinals.
God.
I'm going with Kenyon Drake.
Of course you are.
Former Dolphin over here.
Yeah.
Former Dolphin. Listen, as soon as he got away from Adam Gase's treachery and he went to the Cardinals, he took off, man.
But you really would rate Drake higher than Eckler?
Yeah, for sure.
I think
Eckler is rated too high. I love Eckler. We added the second flex because of
He was
Eckler.
getting like 20, 25 points a game for like the first, 5 weeks last year, 6 weeks?
Oh, I know. He had 92 receptions last year
as
a running back. But I think Kenyon Drake is that 6th, 7th bell count.
Mm-hmm.
Chase Edmonds is not taking carries away from it.
I mean,
Kenyon Drake.
that's true.
So,
plus, I feel like it's gonna be like one of those kind of like, I don't want to compare it, kind of like those Chiefs offense where you kind of just want a piece of the offense. You know, you don't care who it is.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I took Drake, then Mixon, and Eckler came off the board. Somehow, Julio Jones is on the board.
Yeah.
Julio Jones is a monster.
Which is the 14th pick? Yeah.
14. I'm taking Julio Jones without a doubt.
For sure.
I was looking at if I wanted to go running back again, maybe Nick Chubb, but screw it. Julio Jones on the board.
Yeah, you can go wrong there.
No, I can't leave him.
Fine. So then I'm back on the board now, right?
Yeah.
Let's see.
You're
So
right.
after Julio, sorry, hold on. It went Chris Godwin, Josh Jacobs, and now I'm back. So right now I have D Hop. Oh man, I hate to wait to the third round for my first running back, right? But he I don't know, none of these running backs really stick out to me. I have Chubb, Aaron Jones, Miles Sanders.
I mean, Aaron Jones, he finished top 5.
I don't think he's going to repeat that. You know what I mean? Kind of like Eckler. I feel like he's not going to repeat what. They're going to be solid running backs. I just don't. I feel like they're going to be overdrafted. I guess you can say.
Yeah, I mean, Aaron Jones had 19 touchdowns.
Yeah, he's not going to.
He's not getting that.
Yeah,
that.
and they also have nobody to throw the ball to.
Yeah,
And they still don't because the Packers hate Aaron Rodgers.
Yeah, apparently.
So, but I'm not going to take it. Like right now, the top 2 guys are 2 tight ends: Travis Kelce and George Kittle. I'm not taking a tight end in the second round. So I'm going to take my boy Nick Chubb. That's what I'm going to take.
You helped me win the title last year.
I feel like people think that Kareem Hunt's going to eat into his carries. I don't think it's going to happen.
He did though last year, man. He ate into his carries, and that's what worries me. And Kareem Hunt got more receptions than I thought he would.
Well, yeah, he did do that.
So he hurt Chubb's value at the end of the year for sure. When you touched on tight end, honestly, I think it's too early for a tight end.
Yeah, even though Kelce and Kittle are they're receivers.
They are.
They give you receivers production, but I can wait and take another tight end later on.
Yeah, I'd much rather take a flyer and just hope than spend an early pick on a tight end.
And I'm just hoping that Cleveland's offense actually does something this year, unlike last year. So I'm gonna go with Nick Chubb. So I have D Hop and Nick Chubby. There you go. So Mr. Deets back on the board.
All right, so after you took Chubb, Aaron Jones went, and then so did Sanders. So let's see, what do I got right now? All I got is Kamara. So with my second pick, depending on what's available, I'll try to go running back.
Yeah.
I mean, right now the best available based off of Fantasy Pros ratings would be Fournette. I usually like Fournette, but with the way things have been going with Jacksonville and the way things have been going with him, I don't know if I want to take that risk with him.
Yeah.
So for that reason, I probably wouldn't take a running back here. I'm probably going to try to go for a receiver instead. And I mean, Mike Evans is available. You can't really go wrong with Mike Evans, especially with Tom Brady coming there. You know they're going to air out the ball. I mean,
and even if they don't take as many deep shots as
right, yeah, I was just going to say that. Brady still can't throw it deep like he used to, but he's still going to get touches.
And Brady's more accurate.
Right.
So
yeah, I'm gonna go ahead in this position and take Mike Evans.
Mike Evans. All right. Oh, it's you again, right? Yeah.
Yep, you're back on the board.
So after you
So looped around.
After you took Evans and went Travis Kelce, Fournette, Edwards-Helaire,
First rookie off the board.
Patrick Mahomes, gone in the second round. Kittle, Cooper Kupp, Allen Robinson, and then Kenny Golladay. So
I usually try to get my running backs as early as possible because they don't usually last very long. Coming into the third round, things start to get a little shaky because people start drafting all over the place.
yeah.
I usually try to wait to take a quarterback, but Lamar Jackson is available right now, so it's kind of staring at me. I know I'm not going to get another pick until towards the end of the fourth. Yeah, until the fifth to last pick in the fourth round. So now it kind of puts me in a tricky spot. I don't know if I should go with Lamar Jackson.
Go ahead and take him, dog. You know you want him.
I don't know if I should go with the running back.
We'll get the 954, man.
I mean, yeah, I guess I gotta just hold it down for Broward.
There you go, dog. Take him.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Lamar Jackson because it's Lamar Jackson. Even if he doesn't throw the ball, I'll take rushing yards. Points are points.
Quarterback early. No, but I mean, he's the reigning MVP.
Yeah.
He's on the cover of Madden.
Oh.
Madden curse.
Yeah, dog.
Mahomes showed us.
Yeah.
Okay,
Mahomes.
he's no Mahomes though. Like,
I don't know, man.
okay, he's no Mahomes. All right, let's be honest.
He's not Mahomes, but
He's not Mahomes. Close second, I was kidding. So after
the best Madden was 04, which had Michael Vick. He's pretty close to being Michael Vick.
fine. So after Lamar went Odell, DJ Moore, and then I'm back on the board. So I have a running back and a receiver, so I can go either way right now. The best players available right now, like Juju, Amari Cooper, Adam Thielen. Listen, I took Juju last year. He ate shit.
He burned you.
Yeah, killed me all year. I mean,
But
he also lost Big Ben.
He lost Big Ben.
And he was getting used to life without AB. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
The thing is, show me an offense that can succeed without their quarterback.
Yeah.
Other than the Saints last year because they had Teddy Bridgewater.
yeah, exactly. So
It's not gonna happen.
Juju's gonna be better, but I don't know. I left a bad taste in my mouth. I can't trust him again.
That's me with David Johnson,
Yeah,
man.
I can't-
He burned me twice.
I can't trust him.
And Doug Martin.
And then the next guy is Amari Cooper. And he plays for the Cowboys.
Yeah.
Yeah, I try not to draft any Cowboys ever.
Yeah, me neither. Or Redskins or Eagles if I can avoid them. But
I mean,
when he did play last year, he was nasty. I mean, only bad thing is he got banged up a lot. But even banged up, he still produced because he still played. So I'm going to go with Amari Cooper with my third pick. Have him be my wide receiver too.
It's not bad.
It's not bad. I mean, CD Lamb also kind of scared me a little bit. I feel like he's going to
Yeah.
be productive and stuff. So
I think CD Lamb's going to take a lot of
CD Lamb's going to be
targets from
nasty.
him.
So, you know, I don't know. I feel like eventually he's going to eat into his targets, but we'll see, man.
Honestly, I'm more worried about CD Lamb as an opposing team than I am of Amari Cooper.
Why is that?
Because
Amari
CD
Cooper's
Lamb
not
in the slot.
I guess that's true.
I mean, Amari Cooper's good.
I mean,
but
he had like no linebackers that can cover like the Giants don't.
what linebacker is
Thing
fast
is-
enough to cover CD Lamb other than Isaiah Simmons?
The thing is with this Dallas offense, it is nasty.
Yeah.
They have. Let's not sleep on Michael Gallup.
No.
Man had 1,000 yards
Yeah.
last year.
Yeah.
So they have 3 quality receivers.
Yeah. He had Zeke.
Zeke. And then they got a tight end that we'll talk about later.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the only thing they're missing is a quarterback.
No, they got Andy Dalton.
Yeah,
that's right.
you're actually right. He is the better option there.
They're probably the cheapest starting quarterback in the league.
I think they're better off playing Andy Dalton than Dak Prescott. That's just
I don't
me.
know, man.
Dak Prescott's the better fantasy quarterback. Fantasy quarterback doesn't always, mean the same thing in real life. So, you just have a bad taste with Andy Dalton because of how he was in Cincinnati. But he was still
I think
nasty.
he's good, but are they going to win a Super Bowl?
Are they gonna win a
with
Super
Andy
Bowl with Dak
Dalton?
Prescott?
No, they can't win a playoff game with Dak Prescott.
I'm just saying.
I mean, Andy Dalton wasn't bad. He had Marvin Lewis.
Yeah,
That's the
exactly.
thing.
Marvin Lewis is like Jeff Fisher.
Oh God. Yeah.
The two of them belong on the same
I don't
team
know.
because they're both
In the
terrible.
playoffs.
They're never going to go beyond 7-9.
I would trust Andy Dalton over Dak Prescott. Just saying.
Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think Andy Dalton's a better passer.
And he has the experience to it.
Yeah, Dak brings a little bit more to the table because he can scramble. He gives you the ability to kind of stretch the plays a little bit more. But if I'm looking for someone who's going to put the ball down the field and be a true passer, Andy Dalton is
Exactly.
a better passer than Dak
And
Prescott.
don't forget, he was still decent with only really, AJ Green?
Yeah,
Because besides him, who did he have? Running back or receiver?
Gio Bernard and
Gio
Jeremy
Bernard.
Hill.
Yeah.
And-
Jeremy Hill. God, Jeremy Hill.
Yeah,
Right after the Bengals, I think he was out of the league. I think
he went. No, I think he went to New England for a little bit.
Yeah, I don't think they even played him like that. Like,
I
very.
mean, he got buried in like their 27 running
exactly.
back
And then he
depth
was
chart
done.
that they usually use.
So, yeah, I don't know. I like Andy Dalton. And I hope that, I don't hope that Dak gets hurt, but I hope that Andy Dalton gets his shot. But
Yeah, because-
let me finish.
Dak is like, for him to think that he's worth over 30 million is absurd. Anyway,
But yeah, I agree. It's insane. This man wants 40 million, 30.
I would rather give 40 million to Andy Dalton than to Dak.
How about none of them?
I mean, neither one of them deserve it, but I
neither
would
one.
rather give it to Andy Dalton because at least I know that he's a better overall
I'm
quarterback.
telling you, man.
All right. So after you took Cooper, Tyler Boyd went off the board, and then Juju.
Okay.
I would have taken Juju if he was there. So now I'm in a tough position. I have Drake and I have Julio. So
I think I know where this pick is going to go for you.
you don't because
Oh, yeah, I do. We know where you're going, man.
I love Calvin Ridley,
That's what I was going to say.
but
But you have Julio.
do I want two
Oh,
receivers on the
I
same
forgot.
damn team?
Yeah.
Well, why not? What if Julio
Why not?
goes down?
Imagine you had Evans and
Just like,
Godwin last
remember
year.
how
That's
we used to
true.
handcuff running backs? And you can't really do it anymore because now everything's by committee.
Yeah.
I mean, at least then you know
So
What if Matt Ryan's there? You're gonna take Matt Ryan also and just run the whole?
I'll change my team name to the Atlanta Falcons.
Take Todd Gurley while you're at it.
Yeah.
He's right there looking at you.
Yeah, he is.
Let me see. Oh, Todd Gurley is there.
If you play your cards right, you can get.
Hayden Hurst too.
Gurley.
Bro, just go all in on the Falcons.
Oof. Okay, so I'm gonna play a little risky.
Okay.
I'm gonna take Robert Woods right now,
All right.
and then hope. No, I need to go running back. That's my issue.
Why would you go Robert Woods over Adam Thielen?
I think Robert Woods is gonna have a. Robert Woods is very underrated. The man.
Do you know who his quarterback
Yeah,
is?
exactly what I'm about to say.
I know, but the Rams are a little better this year. They're gonna be a little
But
better.
they still have Goff as a quarterback.
You guys are really hating on Goff more than I.
Goff is terrible.
Goff is not
Oh,
terrible.
he's terrible.
He's
Oh, he's not terrible, but you don't like Dalton though.
He had
Get
Cooper
outta here.
and he had Cooper and Robert Woods having quality. I don't care about his NFL and his regular season. I'm talking about fantasy. He produced two quality.
Is Goff better
fantasy
than Andy Dalton?
No, not even close.
See, like, if you have to think about it, then the answer is no. That means he's not even good enough to be a third
I think he
string
is
on
better.
Dallas.
I think he is better.
Crazy. Golf.
All right, John. All right.
Golf doesn't know. He doesn't know how to read plays.
I don't know what to do here, guys. Okay, you know what? Actually, I need to go running back.
All right, go ahead.
I
take
mean, there's nothing wrong with just going best available if you have to.
Yeah.
So no, I'm not taking. I'm going to take Melvin Gordon,
him. Okay.
who I'm not big on, but I need a running back. Now,
I mean, that's a respectable pick.
Yeah.
He's going to get some touches.
and
in
Calvin
Denver.
Ridley is still there, back at my pick. Screw it.
Wait, so who went after Gordon?
Zach Ertz and Thielen.
Okay.
Because I'm at the back end, so there's only one guy in between my picks.
I got you. I know how it works.
Maybe they don't know how it works. All right, screw it. Atlanta Falcons, give me Calvin Ridley.
There you go,
Man.
see?
Hopefully, Todd Gurley falls to you, man.
Oh, I'll do it.
All right. So after you
Not
took.
really gone.
Oh no. So yes, it went Gurley and then Keenan Allen. Now I'm back. So who do I have? I have Nick Chubb, D Hop, and Amari Cooper. So I have to go running back here, even if there's nobody available. The best players right now available are Robert Woods, AJ Brown. I'm not drafting AJ Brown anywhere.
Why is that?
I just don't trust him next year. That was Tannehill for a full year. Tannehill, I mean, yeah, he's Tannehill. I mean, you know.
You'd think you're a Dolphins fan with the Tannehill hate. Tannehill did good when he took over them.
I know, but I don't think he can support.
One receiver. One receiver.
Yeah, I don't think he can support.
You don't
one
think you
receiver.
can support one
I
receiver?
don't think this is the guy that threw for 70 yards in one game.
One
okay?
game.
I don't want to hear it. 70
Give
yards.
him a break, guys.
70 yards. So, the running backs available are Chris Carson, Le'Veon, James Conner, David Johnson.
This is legit like Death Valley.
Listen,
This is where it gets.
the
This is
guy
so hard.
that I'm gonna take, his coach sucks.
Oh,
You know
have
him a
fun.
lot.
Good luck with him.
But people forget who he is. He's still Le'Veon Bell. Alright? So I'm gonna take Lev to be my second running back.
Okay, he's your RB2.
Yo, but
Not the
Lev,
end
he
of
at
the
least
world.
will give me some PPR. He still gets receptions. So give me Lev. And they brought in Frank Gore. I'm not worried about Frank Gore eating into his carries. So now it's Big D to back on.
Alright, so let's see. After Le'Veon went, Jonathan Taylor went, and so did Mark Andrews.
Yeah.
So let me see where I'm at, because I forget who I even have on my team sometimes.
I can look at your team. You have Alvin Kamara, Mike Evans, and Lamar Jackson.
Alright, so
So you can go anywhere here.
yeah, I can kind of go wherever I want. Let me see, what's best available? Best available is Robert Woods. I never really cared for Robert Woods
No.
for fantasy, even though I know Amp loves him for whatever reason.
I don't love him. I just think
Jared Goff is.
he's gonna be good. He's been consistently good.
Yeah, but I'm not
Not
taking
really.
him here.
He had 90 receptions last year.
Yeah, but
1,100 yards.
10 of them came in like one game, and then next game he doesn't do shit.
Yeah.
I had him on my team.
All right, let him fall to me. Let him fall to me.
I will.
You can have
be
my
my wide receiver
You
3.
can take
Yeah.
Jared Goff too.
Draft only Falcons and Rams. That's what you're doing.
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna go running back at this point and see what's gonna fall to me in my next pick. You can never really go wrong when you go running back. So I'm probably gonna go ahead and take James Conner because I'm not completely sold on Chris Carson, even though he's the higher rated running back at this point. And David Johnson's right behind Connor, which I'm not sure how I feel about David Johnson on Houston yet, so I'm going to go ahead and go with James Conner.
Okay. I mean, I'm not a big James Conner fan, but
yeah, but I know he's going to get the carries. He's still young. They're going to work him to death, I'm sure.
Yeah,
so
I think this is his last year of his contract. So they have two options: work him to death and let him walk, or see what he does this year and re-sign him.
Yeah.
Regardless, he's not going to get a huge contract.
So after you went David Johnson, Robert Woods, AJ Brown, Chris Carson, Lockett, Sutton, T.Y., and then DK Metcalf. So
Let me ask you: between Sutton and DK, who would you guys rather?
DK.
Okay, me too,
Yeah,
without a doubt.
Yeah,
I don't know. I'm not big on Sutton.
No, I had Sutton. Yeah, I had Sutton. He at one league. He was decent, but DK.
I'm all over DK.
He has Russell Wilson too.
He's got Russell Wilson.
Yeah.
He's got the touchdown potential. I could see him getting 10 touchdowns easily.
Plus, we don't know how good Jerry Judy's going to be right off the bat.
Yeah.
You know
what if Judy comes out,
Exactly.
balls out, and then
honestly, I think that he will.
Yeah.
and then Sutton becomes a little lower than we think.
Exactly.
So let's see. Now again, you got some running backs available. Mark Ingram's there. Devin Singletary's there. Kareem Hunt. Let me see what we got at receiver. Devontae Parker, DJ Shark, Stephon Diggs, and there you go, Scary Terry.
There you go.
Man, this is a tough one. So it's gonna be. I usually try to plan my picks according to where I'm going to be picking again. Sometimes in these positions where I know I'm not going to be picking for a while, I'll kind of reach just because I don't know if it's going to be there later, especially if it's a player that I really like. So in this situation, I'm going to go ahead and take Stephon Diggs over Devontae Parker and DJ because I don't want him to fall later on, especially because I know Kenny's up in 2 picks, and if he's there, Kenny's probably going to take him.
I wanted Stephon in about 3 picks.
So I'm going to go ahead
Stephon,
and just ruin his draft for him.
Something very important about when you're doing your draft: know your league.
Yeah.
Like, we know each other very well. They clearly know all the damn guys I like.
Yeah.
It plays a big factor while you're doing your draft.
Last year I had John Brown, and he produced for me. And now Josh Allen with Stephon, I love that. So I was gonna take Stephon right now, but so you took Stephon, then went Devontae Parker, AJ Green. Now I'm back. So now you're ruining my plan. I don't know what to do now. So I have D-Hop, Chubb, Mark Cooper, Lev. So I have 2 receivers, 2 running backs. I can go anywhere here. Best available is DJ Shark. Darren Waller, who I had last year, nasty. Scary Terry, he has fat skin throwing him the ball, so I don't like him. Dak Prescott, bum.
Such a hater.
Devin Singletary, I like him, but he has Zach Moss there, so I don't know, man. It's tough here. You know what? I know how I'm going to take. I'm going to pair up my number 1 receiver with
Who'd you take? Who's your number 1 receiver? Mike Evans?
DeAndre Hopkins.
Oh, Hopkins.
So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take a quarterback.
Oh, okay.
In the 5th round, I'm going to go with Kyler Murray. I think Kyler Murray is going to go off this year. So him with a D-Hop.
Yeah, I mean,
Give me Kyler Murray.
I'm huge on Kyler Murray.
Yeah.
I just don't think I'll ever get him in a league because I don't like to take QBs early. I like to take them in the later rounds, load up on the talent, and then take the QB later.
Every year.
But, look, Kyler Murray's going to be really good.
Every year I like to focus in on one quarterback, and I usually get him in every single league. 2 years ago, it was this guy, Patrick Mahomes, right? Got him in every league. Last year, this other guy, Russell Wilson, right? Last year before I drafted him, we were doing these mocks, and he's like, "You're sure you want Russell Wilson? You're sure you want Russell Wilson? Why Russell Wilson?" Yeah. What happened? Exactly. Russell Wilson was the man last year. Just saying.
Did you win, though?
No, I didn't win, though.
Okay, then. Who won? Who won with no quarterbacks? Who was that guy?
I don't know.
Yeah, that was me.
Congratulations.
But it wasn't in our league.
No, it wasn't our
So
league.
it doesn't really matter.
Right, that is a good
We're
point.
doing our league right now, okay? We're doing our
All right,
league.
fine. All right, I'm on the clock. You took Kyler Murray, then Singletary, and Mark Ingram went off the board. So have the Atlanta Falcons 2.0 go here with all these receivers from them. So I'm going to go ahead, actually, let's see. I'm going to go ahead and take another receiver. I don't know, man. It's between Chark or McLaurin. So screw it. I'm gonna go ahead and take Scary Terry.
It's a good pick.
Go ahead, take Scary Terry.
Even if, let's say, Haskins gets benched, Kyle Allen is not the worst option.
God, this guy's relying on Kyle Allen.
I'm not relying, but Scary Terry did it with Bonds last year.
He had 93 targets and 7 touchdowns.
Yeah, exactly. You think he's gonna get that many targets again?
Absolutely.
Yeah, probably get more.
He's gonna get more.
You forget it.
For sure.
Defense is also gonna lock him down now because he's the only threat there.
He's too fast.
Oh, that's what.
And
Because
furious.
he's the first class receiver in the NFL. You never heard?
Alright, so Scary Terry off the board, part of Amps champs.
Fine, take him.
Alright.
Take that ball.
So let's see. Back at me.
He's not a ball. He's not a ball. He's not a ball.
Put some respect
I'm
on
just
his name,
saying,
okay?
So let's see. Okay, you know what? I actually like how this fell. So after I took McLaurin, DJ Chark went off the board and Edelman. By the way, if you are somebody that thinks Edelman is a Hall of Famer,
Yeah.
just stop.
Yeah.
Just give up.
He's nowhere near Hall of Famer. Like,
No.
not at all.
I don't want to hear it. And Joe Namath with a
Yeah, John Namath should be
more interceptions than touchdowns. We don't have time for that. Anyways, but yeah.
I'm pretty sure I know where this pick is going to go to.
Let me hear. What do you think?
Hold on, let me see.
I have my finger on the button.
I guess I don't want to look.
You don't know where I'm going because I haven't mentioned this guy yet.
I know where you're going.
Maybe not today.
You're gonna go David Montgomery.
You just looked at my screen.
Oh, is that where you're going to go? Okay.
I'm going David
I was
Montgomery.
going to say Debo Samuel.
Oh, I love me some Debo.
Yeah, I know you do.
I like
But
Debo.
I need a running back.
Yeah,
So I took Montgomery.
That's okay, because I know that Debo's going to go to Kenny now, probably.
You don't know me. Alright? So after Montgomery went Waller, well, like Russell Wilson, who's the man, but I have a QB. So now, let's see who I have. My roster right now is Murray, Chubb, Bell, D-Hawk, and Cooper. So I still need my wide receiver 3 because we start 3 receivers. So, some leagues
That's
don't.
some good analysis.
Some leagues don't. Sorry, that was my booger moment right there. So, the top receivers right now are Jarvis Landry, Debo, Michael Gallup, Marquise Brown. So,
Yo, this guy's shit on everything.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck?
If they didn't have one good year, he doesn't want him.
They had one good year and be on his
Yeah. First of all, Marquise Goodwin was hurt to start the year.
oh my God.
Actually, don't take him. Don't
Where does
take
he play?
Baltimore.
Oh, that's right.
team. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, they run a lot more, but come on. You tell me
He
that.
still had a pretty good year.
Yeah, and
Considering he had a messed up foot, too.
considering his quarterback can't throw the ball.
He can't throw the ball. First of all, he had 7 touchdowns on 46 receptions.
Yeah, half of his stats came in week 1 against the Dolphins, my guy. Did they not? Wait, he had 2 touchdowns that game, I think.
I think it might have been 3.
3 touchdowns,
I
right?
think so.
Did he just
Moving on, guys. Leave me alone.
Exactly. So, I'm gonna go with my boy Debo. That boy nasty. I don't love Jimmy G, but Debo can do it himself.
Debo, just throw it to him 5-yard out.
That's what I'm
He's
saying.
going to take it all the way.
Yeah.
I like Debo.
All right, Steve, you're on the board.
Alright, so let's see. Where are we at? After you took Debo, who went?
Dak Prescott,
Dak and
Landry.
Jarvis.
Yeah.
Alright, cool. I didn't want either of them anyway.
Both
Pretty
points.
anti-Dak, yeah. Jarvis, I don't really like anyone from Cleveland, especially after I got burned last year by
Baker?
by that piece of
You
shit.
drafted
Baker.
him last year?
Yeah,
Oh,
unfortunately.
God.
I thought last year was going to be his year. He had every tool he needed, and he still shit the bed.
And he has more this year.
Yeah, he's gonna
so
shit the bed
there's
again.
no excuse.
He's going to be gone after this year.
Yeah.
But that's a whole nother discussion. So let's see.
Him and Faskins are both gonna be out of the league in about 5 years.
Man, this man gave Haskins. he gave Haskins half a
I don't
year.
know why you hate Haskins so much.
I don't hate Haskins. I just don't think he's that good.
I mean,
don't
he's
see
no
it.
tool. We
I
know
mean,
this. But
he was a
give
15th
him a
overall
chance.
pick,
Okay.
so he doesn't have to live up to like these like groundbreaking like projections that
Also,
you have.
I'm not saying he
He
does.
also had Jay Gruden
Yeah,
half the
I'm
year.
not
Yeah, he also had Jay Gruden.
Bill
He didn't want
Callahan
him.
to finish the
I hear
year.
what you're saying.
No
He's still,
We had
talent.
an offensive line coach
He's-
coaching our whole team
he's still fat.
for like the remaining 10 games of the year.
he's still fat and sucks.
He dropped like 10 pounds,
Oh,
15
no.
pounds.
Best shape of his life. We hear this every offseason. Like, get out of here, man. Get out of here. So who are you gonna take?
Alright, Steve, so who are you thinking?
Such a toxic podcast. Okay, so let's see. I still need one more receiver and 2 flex spots. I don't really worry about tight end right away because You can kind of stream them when you need to. Other than like Ertz and Kelsey, everybody else you can kind of just plug and play wherever you need them.
And Kittle.
Yeah, and Kittle.
Is he good?
He's
He's
I'd
okay.
say above
He's
average.
all right.
So let's see. As far as running backs, we got DeAndre Swift, Kareem Hunt, Mostert, and James White.
All trash. All of them.
I mean, I like DeAndre Swift. Everybody
Carry
just
on.
goes to.
Carry on to scary.
I mean, no, not really.
Carry on gets hurt every year. He only played half the year last year.
It's Detroit. Everyone goes there to just ruin their career. So I mean, Carry On might be done after like a week or two anyway, and there's gonna be the DeAndre.
What
Swift
if
show.
Carry On doesn't get hurt?
DeAndre Swift's still gonna get touches. What do you draft a rookie running back for?
They took him in the second round. They're
I
going
know.
to
Running backs only have like a 3-year lifespan, so you got to get what you can while you can.
Go ahead, man.
I mean, Gallup is available, but I hate Dallas, so I'm not gonna draft him.
That's what I hate.
Will Fuller usually does decent every year that I get him. I don't think I had him last year, but I had him the year before. But he always gets hurt.
And he also had D-Hop.
Yeah, he also has
That's
D-Hop.
right,
That's
That's
the
the
thing.
thing. Now he's the number one.
Yeah, and I don't know if I trust him as a number
a
one.
group of number twos.
Yeah.
Well,
We got him, Stills, Brandon Cooks,
I think Brandon Cooks is going to be the number one.
Randall Cobb, I think. Too.
Yeah, Randall Cobb is there. I think Cooks is the number one and then Fuller, but still.
Yeah, and
Cooks is not going to demand the attention that D-Hop did.
No.
there's nobody at tight end that's really worth going for right now. So I'm probably just gonna go ahead and go with DeAndre Swift because I feel like he's gonna be the safest pick out of everybody.
Take him, dog. Oh, you're back up.
I am.
So who went after Mr. Swift?
Let's see, a lot of people.
Brandon Cooks, Cam Akers, Sean Watson, Michael Gallup, Marvin Jones, Hollywood Brown, Crowder, Will Fuller. So, what are you thinking here? Tight end?
I mean, I'm not really crazy about any of these tight ends. Evan Ingram, Hunter
hurt.
Henry,
Yeah, I guess
Tyler Higbee, and Austin Hooper. I mean, Austin Hooper, I don't know. He just went for money. I don't know why he went to Cleveland.
Yeah.
They don't need a tight end.
Yeah.
I mean, if I had to pick between those four, I would probably go Hunter Henry, just because I feel like he's going to get a lot of targets. But
he also gets hurt all the time.
yeah, but he gets hurt too. So
He played. I mean, he did play 12 games last year, but
Coming from a Giants fan, like, I think Evan Ingram has potential to be a top 5 tight end, but that man can't stay on the field to save his life.
yeah, like tight end, especially this last year, tight end was the worst for fantasy. Like everybody was getting hurt.
Yeah.
Honestly,
If he gets hurt again, I'll be fine with the Giants getting rid of him.
I mean-
I like our backup. I like our backup tight end. So
can I just like trade out of this pick maybe? Because I don't really want any of these people.
I think our backup tight end had 5 touchdowns last year.
I might just have to follow the trend of get anybody that's on the Cardinals and maybe take Christian Kirk.
Okay. He's the wide receiver 3 there. You sure?
No, I'm not.
Okay.
But I don't really know what other direction I'm gonna go in this situation. I mean, I don't really want Sterling Shepard. He's been decent. I had him a couple times on my teams.
Actually, yeah, you have had him a couple times. I remember.
Yeah, because every time I get him, you get pissed.
Yeah.
Emmanuel Sanders, John Brown,
this is why we mock and mock and
Yeah.
mock. Never go into your draft
Yeah.
willy nilly because you never know how it's
Yeah.
gonna fall.
But I usually
You wanna have an
do like
idea.
2 mocks and then
And just roll up.
Yeah, just go with whatever's gonna happen.
At least you have an idea of what kind of players are going to be around your picks, you know?
Yeah, I mean it's different for us too because like you were saying in our league, we kind of know what each of us like what our strategies are and who we like to
Yeah.
target, who our like kind of favorite fantasy players are. So I already kind of know like if someone is there, you're gonna either one of you guys are gonna go after whoever that person may be.
Yeah.
So I mean it's different when we're going up against a computer because the computer just auto picks.
Yeah, and
best
in our
available.
league, the quarterbacks go a little later than.
Yeah, we all
usual.
kind of follow the same trend of loading up our running backs
Yeah.
early. And then usually once the top 5 guys are gone, it usually transitions to receivers for a couple rounds, and then
Yeah.
you always get that one person that will start the cycle of drafting running backs again, and then there's a run on that, or quarterbacks, or whatever it may be.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go with Christian Kirk because I don't know.
So is Christian Kirk, he's your flex?
He is going to be
Or
the
your
flex.
Or your receiver 3? Your flex?
Yeah.
Alright, so after you, it went Gronk, and then Evan Ingram. So, this is the kind of part I don't know who to pick here, man. my starters are all, besides my flex, are all pretty set. I still need a tight end. Let's see. I don't like anybody here at all.
Yeah, see, this is the same way.
Yeah, this is kind of like the boring part of the draft where it's just like a bunch of like okay guys. So
yeah, usually in these rounds, was this round 7?
Yeah, 7.
Yeah, usually like 5, 6, 7, 8 is usually where you start going after the people that you maybe like personally like.
So yeah, and that's what I'm about to do. I'm gonna be a homer here, and I'm gonna take Sterling Shepard, who's the second best receiver available right now. So I'm gonna take Sterling. You always need that one guy from your team, you know.
Yeah.
So take Sterling. He'll be my first flex. It's not terrible.
So I'm on the board, and screw it. We joked on the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh God.
Let me go take Matty Ice.
Oh God. So that's 3 now.
That's my quarterback thrown to his 2 top targets.
Hey, Hayden Hurst is still there, though.
Oh, don't worry. I'm getting him later.
Hayden Hurst is
So
still
I'm going to
there.
take Matt Ryan off the board.
There's always that one guy in your league too that wants to just replicate his favorite team.
Well,
and you're that guy. I mean, it's not your favorite team.
Not my
but
favorite team. But it's just the way it fell.
Yeah,
Because
Hey, it works out sometimes, bro. Remember
it does sometimes.
2 years ago, I had Mahomes, Tyreek Hill, and Travis Kelce.
I mean, it works out when you draft a whole Kansas City.
Yeah. Like, don't do this
That
on the
was
Dolphins
But that
offense.
was like
Yeah.
that was his rookie year.
Yeah.
That's before we knew that they were gonna be this.
You want to do this on a high-powered offense. Atlanta threw it the most of anyone last year.
I do, yeah.
So, and Kenyon and I think Calvin Ridley's due for a big breakout year. Julio's
I
gonna
agree.
he's gonna be Julio.
When I was listening to the pod for the last episode, I was agreeing. I think that Ridley is gonna outshine Julio.
I think he'll surpass him.
There you
I think
go.
so.
All right,
So
go
that was-
crazy.
We have it on our board.
It's on the board.
I agree.
So after I took Matt Ryan, Tyler Higbee went off the board. Josh Allen. So let's see. I can go anywhere. My roster is filled except one flex spot, and I'm looking for some kind of potential in this pick. I don't want just an average, guy that's gonna get me some points. Kareem Hunt can become a top 5 running back if something happens to Chubb.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and take Kareem Hunt.
All right.
And, I'm not relying on Kareem Hunt, but the
Did you draft
potential.
Chubb already?
No.
Oh, you got
Kenny
I
did.
have Chubb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's not bad. I like
So-
that. So then went Anthony Miller and then Williams. So I'm up on the clock. It's my second flex. I really want another running back. Right now it's like James White, Darius Guys, Philip Lindsay. Like none of these guys interest me at all. Receivers, John Brown, but nobody. So I'm gonna go get my tight end, and I'm just gonna hope that this guy can stay healthy. And I'm gonna go with Hunter Henry.
Okay.
Yeah,
Now,
it's not a bad thing.
and no,
Phillip Rivers is gone.
yeah, I can always get another tight end later on. You know what I mean? So I'm not too worried right now. I'd rather his potential over these other guys that are available right now, like Deontay Johnson or Darius Guys.
If he stays healthy, he's going to get a ton of targets from a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So I like that. So then who went? Justin Jefferson and Drew Brees. So Steve, back on the clock.
All right, so I still need to fill my tight end, my flex, and that's it until my defense and my bench. So let's see, we got Austin Hooper and Jared Cook available at tight end. If Austin Hooper was on a different team, I probably would take him, to be honest with you. But being on Cleveland, I don't know if I want him because I don't know if I like Baker Mayfield throwing him the ball.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not touching Hooper. There's just too many mouths to feed.
Yeah.
And he succeeded because it's the Falcons' offense.
Right.
And
I was hoping that the Redskins were going to sign him, but he wanted
that would
top
be
tier
nice.
money.
I mean, he's the highest paid tight end in history.
Yeah, so
If he went there, we still wouldn't be drafting him either.
if he would have went to the Redskins, I think he would be.
Oh, here we go.
I think he would have been like probably a top 5 tight end.
I mean, he finished top 3 tight end in the league.
Yeah, With Atlanta.
With Atlanta.
Yeah, with the Redskins, I don't know about that.
Well,
He's gonna get fed.
Here's the thing with the Browns.
Fantasy isn't about if the overall team is gonna be good. It's
No,
about the
but
player
see,
you drafted.
in a
a
way,
tight end
stats.
needs a guy throwing him the ball.
In a way,
Yeah, right.
actually,
Is that how it works?
Yeah, and
Thank you.
the guy you have,
Please elaborate.
I don't really like him that much. You
here's
see?
the thing. If for Steve's point, the Skins are going to be down a lot, so they're going to be throwing.
Yeah.
That's where
Yeah,
the
but
potential
Terry
of
Terry's gonna get his target. Garbage
right.
time.
Yeah, but Fatskins sucks. I don't know. I don't know why. I'm just not a big Redskins fan. You know, I don't know why.
Anyway, Steve, make your pick.
All
Let's
right.
see.
So let's see. Where am I at? I'm gonna probably go with. Probably gonna go with another running back because why not?
Honestly, you can never have enough.
Yeah.
Typically, my drafts, I take the whole draft: one quarterback, one tight end, and the rest are running back and
Yeah.
receivers.
I usually try to fill all my flex spots with running backs if I can.
All right.
And if you play with a kicker in your league, don't you dare take the kicker before the last round.
Yeah.
Like,
Or
there's no
defense.
point. Defense, I take them last round. I'll just pick up another defense.
I mean, there's some years where I won't even draft a defense.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I don't think.
Just pick them up out of free
I'll pick them
agency.
up right before week one.
When we did our league vote, I think that we should have gotten rid of defenses too.
I think it's coming, honestly, that defenses are soon going to be just, irrelevant for fantasy purposes.
I'll be fine with that. So
I mean, New England kind of changed that.
yeah, but that's
narrative.
it. That's literally the only one.
Yeah. I mean, I have same
If
friends.
that's the case, I can just say Justin Tucker and change it.
Yeah, but
That's more consistent than defense.
from the best kicker to the 10th kicker is not a huge margin.
Yeah, but we literally in our league we all pick up defenses every week.
All the time.
Yeah,
I
so
stream
it literally-
defenses
it makes-
for
it
my
makes no
whole
difference.
fantasy career.
Yeah,
I
I
stream
mean,
defenses.
The only team that was worth holding on to the whole year was like Seattle, I think, last year.
Well, no, New England.
Well, New England at
Oh,
first.
yeah, well, New England
yeah.
at first,
and
yeah.
then
But New England
Pittsburgh.
played like the trash of the trash.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, when people started comparing them to the 2000 Ravens and
Oh.
the 85 Bears, like,
Oh,
it was
calm
just
down.
offensive.
Yeah.
So I went ahead and I was a homer and I took Darius Geis.
Okay.
Really?
I did.
Okay.
I mean-
that man has one ligament between two knees.
It's
And
okay.
you gotta have like 5 running backs, but
It's okay. Adrian Peterson is as old as dirt, and I mean,
Wow. We're talking about AP now.
AP's great. Don't get me wrong, but he's old. He's not gonna be.
Have some respect, man.
He's only going to be the role player. He's not going to be an every down back. Guys could be that every
If
down
he's
back. I'll
healthy,
take the
he
gamble.
will be.
Yeah,
Actually, if he's healthy, he will be the every now
for
and then.
sure. Yeah, 100%.
Fine,
So I mean,
fine.
what are we around 9?
9, yeah.
I mean, around 9 to take a gamble on what could be a top running back. Why not?
Fine. So who went after him? Austin Hooper, Jared Cook, John Brown, James White, Emmanuel Sanders, Darius Slayton, my boy, Carson Wentz, and then Aaron Rodgers. Do you have a quarterback yet? Oh, you do. You have Lamar. You have Lamar. That's right. That's right. So what are you thinking here, dog?
Oh, now it's time to start loading up on my bench probably because I don't know if I want to go with a tight end just yet. I mean, tight end I usually try to go towards the end of the draft, especially given what's available. I might be able to grab one in a couple rounds. So I'm probably gonna try and either target another running back or a receiver. And I'm actually gonna go running back, and I'm gonna go with Matt Breida. Miami.
Oh,
Miami.
there you go. I like Matt Breida. So I'm gonna try to speed up here a little bit. Jerry Judy went next. Alshon Jeffrey. So I have one more flex spot left. I still don't like anybody here, but I'm gonna reach a little bit and take the guy we mentioned earlier and take CD Lamb. CD Lamb Dak sucks, right? We all agree Dak sucks?
Yeah, Dak
Okay,
sucks.
sucks. So CD in the slot, he's gonna get targeted. So I'll take CD just for the potential.
Yeah, he's gonna be like kind of like the Tyreek, the new Tyreek of the league, where you give him the ball and you might be gone for 75 yards down the field.
New Tyreek, I'll take it.
All right, so after CD, Tariq Cohen, and then Henry Ruggs came off the board. So I'm going to go with Phillip Lindsay to handcuff my Melvin Gordon pick. I think Denver's going to transition to a running team, but they're going to definitely run more than they throw.
Run heavy.
Yeah, so especially they invested in Melvin Gordon. I didn't think they needed to, but they did. So that's where we are. So I'm gonna go ahead and take Philip Lindsay.
Especially to take the heat off of Drew Lock.
That's what I think they're thinking. Like, let's just give Drew Lock. Shit, J.K. Dobbins came off the board. I'm high on J.K. Dobbins this year too. All right, so let's take a look at my roster. I have 5 running backs and only 3 receivers. So we're gonna take a receiver here, boys. And actually, was he taken? Yep, Deontay Johnson was taken. Great.
Yeah, 2 picks ago.
Yeah. So I don't like any of these receivers at all. So I'm not gonna take a receiver right now. I'm getting a little crazy. So
You don't want Robbie Anderson?
definitely not. So I'm actually gonna take Sonny Michel. Sonny Michel he didn't play well last year, but he had 247 carries. Played the full season. If he can get 250 carries this year with Jarrett Stidham at quarterback, I think they're gonna run the ball a lot more. So I think Sonny Michel can definitely have an improved season, and he's on my bench. So worst case scenario, I could get rid of him.
So next with Ronald Jones, and then what's his guy's name? His first name? Vaughn. What's Vaughn's first name?
Oh,
Kevin?
Keyshawn. So the next guy I'm gonna take Carry On, simply because if your guy gets hurt, I mean, if Carry On can stay healthy, I feel like he's still gonna be a 50-50 split there.
Yeah.
But if he gets healthy and your guy gets hurt, then he is the only option there. So at this point in the draft, there's not many more guys that have, I guess, potential, you can say.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take Carry On. And also, I realized I only have 2 running backs. I only have Nick Chubb and Le'Veon. I went receiver crazy. I got D Hop, Mark Cooper, Debo,
CD,
and Stunning Shepard and CD. Yeah.
So you and I might, if this was real, we might have to make a trade down the line.
Maybe.
Because I have no receivers and you have no running backs.
Yeah.
All right, Steve, you're back on the clock.
All right, so let me see where I'm at. Pretty sure I'm pretty loaded at running back. I got, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. I got 4 running backs. Okay, that's not too bad. Oh, actually, no, 5. Sorry, I got 1 on my bench. So I'm probably going to try to go with a receiver here. Let's see, we got Golden Tate as the best available. I don't know what to do here. Preston Williams. Not really crazy about any of these receivers out of here right now.
Wait, you gotta pick somebody.
You know what? I still need a tight end too. Maybe let's see where we got a tight end.
There you go. Some good tight ends there.
There are. I think I might go ahead and take a risk.
Okay.
And I'm gonna go and get Hawkinson.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe Hawkinson with a full year of Stafford.
A healthy Stafford, yeah.
Okay.
Plus, rookie tight ends typically don't succeed.
Right.
It's that second and third year where they pick up the pace. So
Okay.
it's not a bad pick
Noah
there.
Fant was available, and I do like Noah Fant, but I don't know. I don't know how good Drew Lock is going to be, and I know Stafford has been a great quarterback, even though he's been in Detroit. He doesn't get the appreciation that he should.
For sure.
And I know I know what he can do.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, you're back on the clock again.
All right. So here I'm probably going to try to fill out my bench even more. Again, with either a running back or a wide receiver, none of which I'm really crazy about. But Indy did pound the ball a lot last year, and Marlon Mack is available, so I'm probably just going to go and roll with Marlon Mack here.
Okay.
I mean, Marlon Mack had 1,000 yards.
He did.
They didn't need to go get Jonathan Taylor, but it's just, why not?
Yeah.
Marlon Mack is not bad.
I mean, they did pound the ball, too, because they had Jacoby Brissett playing quarterback. Now they're going to have Phillip Rivers, but they still ran the ball pretty often when Phillip Rivers was in San Diego.
Well, I'm on the clock now, and I already know how I'm gonna take. Since we have the tight end flex, I'm gonna get my second tight end, and I'm gonna go take that. I'm gonna go in on that Atlanta offense, and I'm gonna take Hayden Hurst.
I thought I have to take
I
him.
know, man. That's your
That's
guy.
not the flow, man.
That's fine. I wasn't taking him just because I have the whole damn
Yeah, you have
offense.
way too many.
It's
Falcons.
too much.
Yeah.
Imagine that bye week.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
true.
that's right.
Imagine just one. Forget that. Imagine one bad game.
One bad game, that's the issue.
Yeah, 'cause at least during the bye
Or-
week, you're not starting.
Yeah.
But imagine
Or
you
Matt
start
Ryan
them.
going down.
Oh
Ooh,
yeah.
if Matt Ryan gets hurt, my team is done.
Exactly.
I don't even, is there backup? Is it Matt Schaub?
No, I don't think so.
It was.
No, isn't Shaw?
It was Schaub.
I think he's back, but he's old. I don't know.
I don't even know.
Schaub's not with New England?
No, it's Hoyer.
Hoyer's with New England.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah. So, Amp, you're back on the clock.
Yeah, Matt Schaub.
Matt Schaub is the backup?
Yeah, he's the
Okay.
backup.
You know what?
He's like 100 years old.
It's not the worst backup.
Yeah, well, he's been in the league for, I think, my whole life.
All right, so you took
Yeah,
Hayden Hurst
probably right,
literally
for real.
because he took over after Vade got left.
Yeah. Well, he took over in Houston for David Carr.
I think
Was
so.
he the one after
There
David
was
Carr?
somebody
No.
before.
No.
There's got to be somebody in between them.
Osweiler? Osweiler was after.
Osweiler's after.
Yeah, that's way after.
Yeah. Anyway, so Hayden Hurst, Sammy Watkins, who I was actually going to take, Boston Scott, and now it's my pick. So,
Boston Scott, who Steve just learned about that.
so we're noticing a run on tight end. I'm going to jump on the train. I'm going to take Noah Fant.
Ooh, okay.
Get him off the board.
I feel like people are gonna set some expectations for that Broncos offense this year, and I feel like they're not gonna live up to them.
They did everything they could.
Yeah.
They loaded up
Yeah.
on talent for Drew Lock, so there's really no excuse.
It's going to be a rough year for Drew Lock
Yeah.
because if he doesn't perform, I feel like it might be a make or break year for him.
Well, I don't know about that yet. This is his first real year.
I know, but you know how
Remember,
it is.
they didn't
NFL
invest.
comes
It's not a
through.
first round pick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're going to be. It's going to be a lot easier for them to just part
Like,
ways.
imagine they stink up the show and they end up with a top 5 pick.
Right.
They're taking a
Oh,
quarterback.
for sure.
That's the same
You know
thing with the
what I mean?
Redskins. Like
Yeah.
Haskins, they took him with the 15th, but that was the old regime, and it was the 15th
Yeah.
overall. We
And
didn't
he
waste the
sucks.
first.
Honestly,
Trash.
Arizona changed the game when it comes to investing in first round picks.
Yeah.
So now no one's safe. So back to me. I need a receiver, big time. So I'm going to go ahead and take a more of a potential pick in Jalen Rager, rookie for the Eagles. There's talks that Alshon Jeffrey might not even make the team. I think Jalen Rager is in line for some good, for a good workload on a definitely a good team. So I'll take Jalen Rager.
Fine. Cool. Makes up. Now I'm on the clock, right? Let's
Yes.
see. So now we're just filling out our bench.
Yeah, we got 2 more bench and then the defense.
So usually, most years I don't like to take 2 quarterbacks, but my strategy this year is take 2.
Oh, here we go.
If
Yeah.
I'm not taking my guy, I'm not taking Daniel Jones.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
not,
okay.
Really?
I'm not.
He has a James Jones shirt under this jersey.
Yeah.
I'm not. Imagine I just take. If they both ball out, I just trade one.
You could.
You know what I mean? Somebody's going to
Wasn't
need
it
one.
last year or 2 years ago where we had a bidding war? Because one guy needed a quarterback.
It was Andy, I believe.
No, I think it was Travis. And Andy wound up trading him and Cam, I think, and he won with Cam. But
Well, I traded him Cam.
Oh, you
first.
did?
I traded him Cam
to Andy.
to Andy. Yeah.
Like there was a year where one guy needed a quarterback. We all were set except him. His team was pretty solid. He literally held a bidding war.
Yeah.
And we tried to offer as much as we could, and he took the best offer. So yeah, loading up on getting 2 quarterbacks is not
So
bad anymore.
That being said, I'm gonna go Matt Stafford.
Okay.
Matt Stafford, he's nice, bro. Like,
Matt
he's,
Stafford is.
Yeah, he's a stud.
he just people don't talk about him.
If
because
he
he's
wasn't
short.
stuck in Detroit, that hellhole,
Yeah.
he.
Or if he would have still had Megatron.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But that's where you go to. Your career starts and ends the minute you sign the contract.
Seriously.
See, at least with the Dolphins, you get there, you suck, but then they go on somewhere else and they win rings and stuff, you know? Oh, I'm sorry, dog. Sorry. You know, Kenyon Drake, Damian Williams, other guys.
All right, Steve, you're on the clock.
All right, so still filling out my bench. I got 3 empty spots left. Got a couple potential people that I would want to target. Zach Moss, the running back from Buffalo, is available. He might be a nice pickup. I'm actually kind of intrigued by Brashad Perriman, former UCF Knight.
Is he? I
actually,
have no idea.
I forgot he was.
He's actually, he's actually pretty damn good. I mean, he only played a little bit last year with Tampa, and those few games, I think it was like, what was it, last game of the season or last 2-3 games, he
5
lit it up.
He took off.
Yeah. So honestly, I think that kind of saved his career. Now he's going to be in the Jets. They don't really have anybody to throw the ball to.
So, Bishop Perriman?
Yeah, I'm gonna go Perriman just because I want to have a little bit more depth at receiver. I have a ton of running backs already.
Okay.
Actually, I think I have like 7 running backs. All Alright, so I'm back on the clock. I still got 2 spots on my bench to fill, and I need the defense. So here, I'm probably just going to go with AP, because AP is available.
They don't take defense or what?
No, that's the last pick. So yeah, AP's still available. I already took Geis, so I'm going to go with AP just in case something happens to Geis. I mean,
Just being a homer.
yeah, I'm going to be a little bit of a homer. I mean, it's AP, he's the GOAT.
You were disrespecting him. Old as dirt, apparently.
He is old as dirt, but he's still the GOAT.
Fine. Alright, so now I'm up. I'm gonna take. I don't need any more receivers. I need a running back. So I just need running backs with potential. So again, Arizona's offense, I feel like they're gonna be amazing. If Kendrick gets hurt, Chase Edmonds is the only option there. So
Sure.
I'm gonna go Edmonds.
Yeah, it's a safe pick.
Damn.
Sorry, buddy.
Took my handcuff.
Sorry.
All right, so I'm on the clock. Do I have a tight end? I do have a tight end. Okay. All right, so I got 2 more picks. So I need the receivers, right? So easy. Aaron Rodgers is the man. He only has 1 receiver. That's Devontae Adams.
He's not the man.
So I'm gonna take
Thank you.
Alan Lazard
I
as
like
number
this guy.
2, and just hope that Aaron Rodgers can give him the
Aaron
ball.
Rodgers
know-
might not even play the
You know
whole
how much
year.
of not the man he is? His own mother doesn't talk to him.
Listen, I
okay?
don't care.
He's
Okay?
so much of not the man that they took Jordan Love in the first round to replace him.
Thank you.
Damn.
Thank you.
Damn. All right.
The way like Aaron Rodgers.
Back
Come
at
on.
my pick. I'm gonna take Paris Campbell, receiver. He's a 2nd-round pick from last year. He's got the potential. Let's see what he can do. He was hurt last year.
Okay.
So Paris Campbell. That rounds up my roster. So
That's
you,
it?
You guys are
So
finishing up your
am
last
I
pick.
On my last pick? Oh, my last pick? I don't know, man. I want to take somebody, like a sleeper somewhere. So I don't know. It's tough.
Come on, just pick someone that he's gonna end up cutting in like a
I'm
week
gonna
anyway.
take this guy. I'm gonna take my 3rd tight end only because I feel like that offense is gonna
Third
be.
tight end.
Yeah, 3rd tight end. Yeah. Well, we can.
Who does that?
Listen, I'm probably gonna end up dropping this guy anyways. This is my last player. Like, I'm probably gonna drop him anyways. So I'm gonna take Blake Jarwin. I feel like he has some sleeper potential, and he's my last pick, man. It doesn't hurt.
Yeah.
I'm probably gonna draft him before even week 1 starts. I mean,
Yeah.
so it's whatever.
Probably gonna drop him at the end of the night.
Yeah, bro, after the draft, you see somebody that's still available, and it happens. So
All right, Steve, you're up.
All right, so I got 2 picks left. Let's see, what am I gonna go with? I will probably just roll with another receiver. I'm just gonna pick anybody really at this point because these last picks don't really matter. I'm gonna go with Deshaun Jackson just because it's
Fine.
Deshaun Jackson.
fine,
It's not a bad value here.
and that
All right.
wraps up, right?
Well, just go ahead, pick a defense.
Yeah.
Oh, pick any defense.
Yeah, I'm gonna just pick
Last
one
round,
that's
save your defense for
available.
the last round,
Yeah.
because you're gonna end up dropping them.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Man,
I'm just gonna go with the Rams.
pick whoever.
Yeah, they're the highest rated. I'll just go with the
Doesn't matter.
Rams. Aaron Donald. I mean, there's not much more of a reason.
Honestly.
I'll take the Vikings. Who cares?
Yeah.
All right, and I'll take the Chiefs.
All right.
All right, so let's see who scored the best according to Fantasy Pros.
My team. I didn't like how. Oof.
Oof,
Yeah.
damn.
I gotta see my. I didn't like it. I took way too many receivers too early. I should have taken a running back maybe like around like the fifth round or so, and I didn't.
So Kenny, you got a 72.
Yeah.
Steve, what'd you get?
I got an 89.
Oh, not
plus.
And
What'd you
once again, I have won the mock draft challenge.
Because
I got a 92.
that means
Yeah,
something.
that matters,
That
yeah.
means something. Yeah. that
For
means-
today, it does.
okay.
I got a 92. I'm gonna be honest. This is not my favorite team that I've drafted. But
I mean, this isn't even my favorite team either, and they just rated me pretty high.
So, what was your draft position?
I was 11th.
11th. I was what, 9th or 8th?
I think 9th.
9th, and you
I
were
was 5th.
5th.
So-
So not bad.
Yeah.
I mean, like I said, I should have taken some more, like a running back earlier. Like my 3rd running back is Kerryon Johnson.
Yeah.
That can't happen in real life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That can't happen.
So that's why we do these mocks,
Yeah,
man.
exactly.
Get your practice out of the way. See what it looks like when you take a
But-
running back early or a quarterback
But my
early.
3 receivers are solid. I had D-Hop, Amari Cooper, and Debo. Debo's my 3rd receiver.
Yeah.
Like
If Debo's my wide receiver 3, I'm very happy.
so. overall, I wouldn't be too mad going into a real fantasy season with this team. I would just need at least one more running back a little earlier
You know
on.
what? Maybe next time you take the running back instead of Kyler Murray.
No.
Okay.
Maybe a running back instead of Sterling Shepard or instead of Debo.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
But no, I want Kyler Murray.
Okay, you get him.
Yeah. I'm gonna make it happen one way or another.
So, all right, guys, this was fun. This was our first mock draft. So, Steve, thanks for coming on.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, for sure. Thanks for watching on YouTube. Hit that subscribe button. Thanks for listening on Spotify. Follow us again at Twitter, IG, at the Sports Nerds 1. Take it easy.